Yeah.
Was good.
What's good, everybody? My name is Jay. My co-host to my left is Taj, and this is episode. Scrap that shit.
XXV.
This is the new episode of the Divine Departure podcast, where we talk about anime, technology, gaming,
Movies, Hollywood,
movies, all that shit.
all that.
Bro, we back again with another episode. We happy to be here. For everybody watching on the live streams, we appreciate y'all. Keep tuning in.
We had to
For
stop. We had to let y'all breathe in Rumbleverse because y'all wasn't really ready. So
y'all
we
wasn't
got
y'all wasn't ready for these suplexes we about to throw on y'all head top.
the
But
the,
we
the
here.
tag team Dudley Brothers moves we got. Valley. So I'm just saying, if y'all
Insane.
want to get the hands in Rumbleverse, like hit us up, let us know. But we was on a what, like a 17 like first place streak, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're nasty.
We
We're
got to take a break,
nasty. Can't fuck
do
with
something
us.
else. But
But it's a good day. We have a good episode for y'all today. We got some, not necessarily some first takes, but we're gonna be going through some Chainsaw Man, going through some My Hero, going through Spy Family, possibly talking about what we've been watching on the side, some trending. And without further ado, let's get into it.
all right,
So,
so let's
bro,
kick it off with
which
some
one
My
we gonna
Hero.
start?
Let's kick it off with My Hero.
The spicy.
It's getting good. It's getting good. Um, yeah, I guess I could start. So I felt like Tomoda, like, being busted. I guess that was like, you know, that was bound to happen. Uh, I don't really see like I don't really see how they could beat him. Like, he's essentially All Might with with hella quirks. And since no
Yeah.
and since nobody could beat All Might, I don't know how
But
they're
bro, this the thing though. We
how
we
they're
haven't
gonna
even
beat Tomoda.
seen what he's unleashed. So far, it's looking bleak. Like
Well,
he's
we've
got
seen
that.
essentially we've seen that, like, I don't think he's as strong as All Might, but he's real
Oh yeah.
close.
He's
He's real
taking
close.
he's taking hits
So
and shrugging them
yeah.
off.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he has regenerative powers too, but you gotta one shot him. Like the only way All Might was able to beat All for One was with a big ass one shot. So I think you can't just fight Tomoda. You gotta one shot him. Um, and I thought Endeavor could do that, but I guess Endeavor couldn't keep up speed wise or something. So
I just think that when it comes to that all for one for all space, I really feel as though one power has to negate the other. It's not necessarily like, in my
okay,
opinion, I don't feel as though any of the heroes, the top heroes, if you will, the lower echelon, I don't think any of them will be able to take on Tomoda like as a group. I think it really has to be Deku. Deku really has to dig deep. And honestly, I'm thinking, in my opinion, the way things are going in the series, Endeavor and all of them might just die. They might just get killed, and then you're gonna have that old period of time when All for One was really in these streets, and it's gonna get bleak, and things are gonna
yeah,
get
dark
crazy.
dark times are definitely coming. Eraserhead losing his quirk, I mean, is kind of sad. Um,
But I didn't like that scene though. And the reason why, and to explain, is that in my brain, just watching the progression of everything go, in my opinion, I felt as though Eraserhead could have moved away because it happened so slow. Like my man Tomoda put a hole through dragon, whatever the dragon
yeah, yeah,
lady,
yeah, yeah.
whatever the dragon hero's quirk was. And I thought, like, at that moment in time, Deku was like, I'm going to stop you. And then, like in that moment when he did that, I'm expecting Eraserhead to fucking yeet himself, bro. He's still like this. Deku fucking came from the heavens 100%. And bro, as crazy as it is, I didn't. I thought he was gonna blow his arm out, bro. Bro, Tomura negated it with his mouth. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
he blocked
yeah.
it. That's crazy. He took his whole arm, elbow,
Now,
and ate that shit. Like legit, he ate that shit.
now, look.
Unbelievable.
I definitely feel like they could have animated that better. But
Yeah.
I think what we are supposed to get from it is that Tomura is moving so fast that he saw all of that like it was slow motion. I think that's what they were trying to show there. I think they could have animated it a bit better, but I got the
Yeah, for
gist of
sure.
it. Like I think it's just Tomura is moving so fast that he saw it all like it was slow. I think that's what he
Cause
was going for.
Cause I didn't get that, bro. I mean, it made sense in that moment where he's starting to see Deku come down with like the elbow.
Because
It definitely makes sense, but it's just like the way they kind of dragged it on.
because
Like,
after he hit after Tomura hit Gran Torino, he jumped, and then everybody they foreshadowed it a little bit because they showed everybody's faces and it was like he's faster. I don't know if you caught that.
no, I
Like
didn't. I
yeah,
didn't.
after
I
he hit
didn't.
Gran Torino, he like sprinted to Eraserhead, and they were like he's faster. Which means he was probably saving some of his speed or not showing his full speed or something like that. And then yeah, so I think that was to tell us that he's like doing everything so fast it's hard for people to keep up with. Um but yeah, they could have animated it better, but now I mean my theory stands pretty strong. I think everybody's gonna get smoked and it'll just be Deku left and that's how he'll be the best. Um
Now I have a question,
yeah.
right? Do you feel as though at this point in time in the story, or not necessarily at this point in time, but do you feel at some point in time in the story that Deku is going to have to make the ultimate sacrifice and I guess maybe commit the ultimate taboo as a hero and kill Tomura as the villain?
Um
Or do you feel as though in regards to the way the story is going, do you feel as though Deku is gonna go through the same storyline and try to convert Tomura and it may or may not work in that essence, but like where do you see this going? Because in my eyes, I
yeah.
feel as though Deku was actually like he actually was trying to like use anger in that particular scene to like essentially make him stronger.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be a long-term thing, but I feel as though the essence of being a hero sometimes we always kind of try to stop the bad guy, not necessarily kill the bad guy, imprison the bad guy, and keep these people in prison up until the point where they either lose their motivation or they pass their motivation on to somebody else. And that's kind of been the story. You know, I think in my opinion, like, and then obviously I'm gonna give you a chance to speak
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
your stuff too. But I think in my opinion, the story of My Hero Academia is gonna become boring and bland as fuck if we're gonna continue to do that again for this next generation. I feel as though in certain cases, some of these villains that are posing great threats, they're not gonna be stoppable unless you do kill them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Did
I I I feel as though it's gonna have to happen. You can't be a hero and protect people when you have villains going and blowing buildings down and killing people, destroying whole cities and killing people. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. No, I get that. I think if I'm just going off of the vibe of the show, I don't think a hero will directly kill a villain. I think that they'll let villains kill villains. They'll let villains die from like other stuff, like if a villain falls off a cliff, then it's like, well, he fell, we didn't kill him. Like I think I think it won't directly be like a cold blooded kill. I think they established that with Stain. I think Stain was the one that was like, we gotta kill fake heroes, which obviously is bad mentality, but I think Stain was the one that was like the in between, where it's like, if you're doing bad or if you're out here being fake, then I'm gonna just kill you. Um, so I think because they put Stain in the show, I think that was to teach the rest of the students not to kill, because it was like, we don't want to be like Stain. So I don't think any hero will kill a villain straight up. I think they'll always try to like knock them out or like arrest them or like stuff like that. I don't see as I don't think it's that type of,
But no,
and I don't know.
but I'm going straight for Deku though, because
Oh, just
Deku, but
Deku definitely
Deku,
not. Definitely not. Nah.
I beg to differ though.
Nah, he hasn't killed. If he didn't kill oh, what's his name? Overhaul.
Talking about the brolic.
No, the dude with the beak, and he could from the
Oh, you
last
talking about
was
the
it
reptile dude?
no from the last arc. He kidnapped the girl. They rescued the girl. Was it Overhaul?
I don't
Bro,
know.
the dude that like
But
if
no, no,
he
no.
touch you,
You're.
like you inflate and explode.
Oh, yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
his
yeah.
name, Overhaul?
I
Or is that his quirk? I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure.
probably is quirk, but I have no, bro,
Bro, he's the main villain from the last arc.
I know, but bro, you know how long the last arc was, bro, in My Hero?
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
Overhaul, Tomura ended up like ambushing him and like chopping his arms off or whatever, so he doesn't have his hands anymore, so he can't use his quirk. But if Deku didn't kill him,
Shigaraki.
Shin got yeah, his actual name
Yeah.
is bad, but his
Isn't it Tomoe or something like that? Someone
well, his villain
Shigaraki.
name was Overhaul though, or else his quirk. Yeah,
Yeah. You talking about a
yeah,
mobster dude. You should have said mobster. I'm like, oh.
yeah. But anyway, yeah. So if Deku didn't kill him, then I don't see Deku killing anybody.
Yikes.
Deku fought him at 100% and didn't kill him.
Sheesh.
So,
Well, I mean, bro,
so
he's a different hero now though. You know what I mean? He's trained under like Endeavor. Like he's actually, bro, I was actually really impressed by the fact that he went 100% and didn't destroy his arm. Like
yeah,
like
but the
like
attack got buffered, so I don't know if it
it did, but bro,
enough
I would
time.
expect that. I would expect that regardless, as soon as he made impact, that it would still, because bro, he's always when he used that move, he would connect and then blow his shit off. But like just seeing that, like, because I looked at his arm, I'm like, oh, his arm is intact. I'm like, yes, this is the
I,
time.
I
This is
think
what
I
we came
think I think it
for.
just got buffered. I don't think he could actually go past 45%.
Nah, bro. I mean, it might, but bro, we don't know. So
Yeah, we
that,
don't know.
bro, so bro, right
Yeah.
now the speculations, bro, all of the My
I
Hero
thought
fans,
I
they
thought he
going
was gonna like
crazy.
the arm got caught, so I thought he was gonna come down with like another arm or like
Oh,
a
that that
head
that would
or
that
like
would have
a
been so.
headbutt, like a hundred
That would
percent,
have been
just like
smart.
yeah.
That would have been
Yeah,
yo.
I was like, you got hella other extremities. One of my favorite this is my Naruto quote of the day. One of my favorite Naruto scenes is when they're training and they're trying to get the bells from Kakashi the first
Mm-hmm.
time, and Sasuke comes up with like a punch, and then Kakashi blocks the punch. Then he swings the leg over with a kick. Kakashi blocks the kick. Then he swings the other arm up, like all at the same time while he's still in the air. And then he touched the bell, and then Kakashi threw him. But I
Yep.
thought Deku was gonna do something like that. Like, okay, you blocked the elbow, but then I got the leg, but then I got the other elbow, but then I got the.
That would have been a good sequence, though. I just that's what I said. I feel as
He didn't
though
do none of that stuff.
I feel as though they could have, like, bro, like I feel as though they could have done a better job because my man, and even the dragon chick, bro, while Deku went down, she should have went and maybe blocked the shit with her other, bro. Like, because bro, this is the thing. Once Endeavor's gone, it's a wrap. Like, what, bro? Once Endeavor's gone from blocking my dude's power, it's a wrap, bro. Nobody else on the planet got his
Well,
power.
no, but even with Endeavor, are you talking about Eraserhead? You said Endeavor.
My fault. Erase that. My fault. My fault.
Yeah.
Too many E's. Too many
No,
E's. Too many E heroes. You feel me? But
no,
yeah, bro.
But yeah, no, you're right. I think it was too risky to begin with. I mean, Eraserhead is too valuable. I think they should have retreated altogether. I don't even think they should have fought him. Like once he decayed the whole village, I'm retreating. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing to fight at that point. Now he was trying to go at Deku directly, so I get that. But we not putting Eraserhead in the fight. He's too valuable. Like he's Eraserhead would have retreated with the civilians and like all of that, and then we'll go fight him if anything. But Eraser has way too valuable. The only busted, we're running out of busted heroes. Other than Deku, the only because we lost All Might, we lost Sir Night Eye, we lost Lamillion. So those are all the busted heroes. So other than Deku, I think the last busted hero is the kid that can like control you with his voice. Other than
Yeah.
the Mushroom Girl, she's low key top three, but they don't want to actually let her choke people with her mushroom spores like she did in training. But other than that, yeah, we're running out of busted heroes. All the busted people are becoming villains. So uh, I don't. It's not looking too good, but it's okay because Deku will have all the powers, and then you don't need heroes.
Nah, you
Problem
do.
solved.
But bro, but this is what I this
Bro. If Deku has just has
I know,
all the
but bro,
best powers.
hear me out. I feel as though the heroes of the next generation, like Deku's heroes, or I said Deku's heroes, the
You good? You
heroes,
good? You good? You
heroes
work hard.
with
You work hard. You
Deku, the
work hard.
heroes who are going to be with Deku, like Todoroki, Bakugo,
Yeah.
Class 1A, Class 1B, bro. The glow up for them is gonna be real because, bro, I liked the sequence with the giant. I don't know his name. Shimura's
The
pet,
giant.
the
The
big dude, the
giant.
one with the
Yeah, yeah,
jaw.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
giant.
yeah. I like the sequence because they were like, you know what? All of the heroes are getting tied up while we're here. Let's try to create a solution to stop this giant. Now, although they didn't get a chance to do that, but I still commend them for thinking outside of the box. Like
Right,
they
right,
took
right.
it further. They took the idea further than their actual teachers. So, bro, I think they're gonna be okay. I think the heroes like of this next generation coming, they're gonna be way better.
I mean, they'll survive, but I don't think they'll. I don't see them getting any feats. Like who? Like the League of Villains. Out of everybody in the League of Villains. See, the problem is the League of Villains. They work well together.
Oh yeah,
Like
absolutely.
individually, you could probably beat them, but when they're together, they got that chemistry. So now here's the saving grace. The saving grace is that we rescued Hawks, and I think Hawks, if he gets his wings back, he's put he would. I don't know. I'm not gonna say he's the number one hero, but he be he's pretty good. You know, Endeavor does his thing, but Hawks is really good. So the saving grace is that Hawks is still alive. So we'll see what happens with Hawks.
But this is the dynamic that I'm interested in, bro, because Hawks killed twice. Yeah. So I'm hoping that we see some bloodshed, like on the villain side. I mean, on the hero side, I hope we see blood, because bro,
it won't come from Deku. That's what I'm saying.
But we may see that, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That would be fire,
bro. I want to see that, because bro, this is the thing, bro.
That would push the anime to the next level,
bro. Absolutely, because bro, this is the thing. We're playing bro. They've been playing around with this theme of
they slaughter nobles. They slaughter nobles without even thinking about it. But then when it comes to villains,
they're not doing shit. Yeah. Let's pack them up. Let's put them in a truck.
Let's knock them out. But
bro, this is what this was the beautiful moment that I seen, that it was like, wow, bon appetit. You feel me? Bro, I see Hawks. Hawks is dealing with twice, and he's dealing with fucking Dabi.
Yeah.
Bro, he comes from the heavens through the fire, cuts the dude head off. And bro, you could in that sequence, I felt in my soul, bro, I felt sadness, because you know, Hawks, he understood twice. He was like, "Yo, you're really not a bad guy, bro." And that's another. They're playing with hella themes. One the theme of, okay, well, oh, look at you, you're a hero hurting a villain, killing a villain. And then the other theme is, what was the other theme? I forgot the other theme. Well, but regardless of that,
it's like villains are bad, but then you have somebody that will come into you, become your friend, gain your trust.
Like heroes aren't. They never started off as bad people.
Dabi was like, heroes play dirtier than we do.
I mean, yeah, in a lot of ways. I mean, Endeavor wasn't necessarily a good hero. He wasn't necessarily like a great person to begin with. You know what I mean? He's gotten better.
Well, yeah, when you look into his family and stuff, yeah.
He's a scumbag for sure. But you know, I mean, now he's like, you know, like, I fucked up, which I could commend as a man. I could commend that he's like, you know what, I fucked up. I made my kids frustrated at me. I lost one of my kids. You know, I'm not trying to lose the trust of my other kids, and I'm not trying to lose the trust of people as the number one hero. So like, you know, I can respect that, but it's like, I really want to see. I want to see bloodshed. Like, bro, at this point in time, bro, heroes aren't going to be able to win unless they kill. You feel me? That's just my perspective, bro. Mount Lady got fucking thrown. Now, bro, this is what the other thing that got me tight about this recent episode was, bro, I thought cause she holding the giant nigga, she holding his mouth. I thought he was gonna clamp down and take her fingers off.
That was a tough strike, because I didn't think she'd be strong enough to hold his mouth open.
Bro, I thought she was going to clamp. Bro, I'm thinking, cause bro, they've been offing heroes, bro. Whoever the creator of My Hero, he's been offing at doing damage to heroes, bro. Miracle,
bro. Shout out to I don't know his name. I gotta go back, but shout out to the dude that saved Eraserhead the first time. That cut the sash.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to him. He got obliterated. I was like, damn. He died with the thumbs up, turning into decay. I was like, yo, shout out to that dude.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Miracle, she fighting for awaken no moves, get her Achilles heel ripped out, get a hole through her leg, get her arm twisted off,
looking like Cyborg from Teen Titans.
I hope not. I hope they could fix her arm. I mean, if not, I hope they could fix the back of her leg.
Looking like Darth Vader.
Yeah, she a veteran at this point. It's a
She trying to
wrap.
get into Valhalla though. She said, "I'm gonna die on the battlefield." So I respect it.
She really did
She trying to get
though.
into Valhalla. You know,
Oh, she really did
she a whole
though.
Valkyrie, I guess.
But bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I looked at it and I was like, bro, I'm like, we're getting, bro, we're getting cleaned
But
up.
if they start having, maybe not the heroes. I don't think the current heroes could do it. But if the coming up, like if the students on the come up could start getting a little mean streak and actually killing these villains, that would push the anime to the next level. I just with the tone that they've been setting, I don't see it happening
No. I agree, but
until All for One gets shot in the head 16 times.
nah, not even. He gotta get that whip to the neck. Now, bro, that's another thing
You
too.
gotta like maybe throw him in the furnace. He probably got like an anti-fire. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he got anti everything.
You gotta do
Bro,
something.
my man
He
got the
can't be
powers
alive.
of he got the powers for one for all.
I'm doing
All
hella
for one.
experiments.
Yeah, it's wild.
Something gotta kill him. I'm doing hella. If not, we're gonna do a Shikamaru and chop your body up and put you in a hole for eternity. If we can't kill you, but he can't just be sitting chilling.
Shit.
He
But
gotta starve to death. Something gotta work. Something take the
bro,
oxygen out the room. Something like
bro, Deku has to just use the quirks that my man don't got. My man, bro, I think
I feel like he's gonna unlock the next two at once. Like he's just gonna get two
bro.
quirks. Like
I feel like he's gonna get
this,
angry and he's gonna go crazy, bro. I can't even, bro. And this is my last comment because then we'll move on to the next topic. But bro, I feel as though like the next 2 or 3 quirks, bro, they're gonna be fucking out of this world, bro. Bro, we don't even know what they are, bro. We don't even know what they are.
he about to get Zakir and freaking I don't even know.
He about to, bro. He's about to get quirks that are about to be hella
shit.
useful. And bro, my excitement for the reason why Deku, Deku has this whatever the additional powers that help him is that, bro, when that dude, I can't remember the hero, the one with the quick whip, when he told him, he was like, yo, you're gonna meet all of us at a specific points in times, and bro, our powers, we have like another subset of that power. He's like, we have another power on top of that power that's our main quirk. I'm like, what? So that means, bro, if my logic is correct, Deku hasn't even unlocked the sub power off of Quick Whip or whatever the name that whip shit is. So, bro, if they do it right,
you don't need heroes. That's what I'm saying. Everybody could get smoked as long as if Deku gets hit with one of those pills, does he lose one quirk or all? Like, how does that work?
Yo,
one of the capsules.
Nah, we getting too much into detail, but that's crazy. That's a great question. But bro, I hope it doesn't go that way. And this is my last. I hope it doesn't go that way where Deku's the only hero, because then, bro, then the show's bland. The show is now because, bro,
I'm sure you'll have like Uravity Girl, Todoroki, Bakugo, like those 4.
Nah, but then it's boring, bro. Then the show's boring because my other question that we won't get into, but my other question is, Deku is the true heir of the one for all. But my question is, for that, like, can he pass it on?
Yeah, if somebody has to eat his hair.
No, but what I'm saying is, bro, he's the true heir. So, bro, it was passed down, and now we're at the point where it's cultivated he's the cultivator of the actual, all of these powers that have been passed down from this power has been passed down from generation to generation. Yeah. So, bro, my question, which probably won't be answered to the end of the show, is which I think won't happen, is can you pass it down? I think because he's destined, I think he just has that power. But whatever. It's too much theories, bro. Too many theories. Give me hype.
I'm enjoying the ride. I think we're in store for something special because if we're making Tomura this strong, then it's like they gotta be gearing up for something. Now look, here's my theory.
Right.
In the next, let's say 3-4 episodes, Calamity. Obviously I don't read the manga or nothing like that, but I'm just predicting I want Calamity to happen. And then we need to go back to the girl that could rewind time, and we need to bring back Lemillion, Eraserhead, and All Might. And then go scrap.
We don't need
and
All
then
Might,
go
bro.
Scrap. What do you mean we don't need All Might?
All Might don't got his power no more. He's crunkless. He's
rewind
done.
him to when he was in his prime.
And bro, that's gonna fuck with the current timeline, bro. It's gonna fuck with the current, bro. We don't need that. It's gonna fuck with, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna fuck with. It's like the time fruit.
Don't need All Might.
It's like the time fruit with Toki and One Piece, bro. It's like why are we going back into time? Why we going?
Bro, they said if she could control her powers, they could bring Lemillion's quirk back.
I know we need that. We need that.
Why can't we rewind All Might to when he was Salih?
All right, we go into the next topic. We go into the next topic. So, bro, what's the next topic? Chainsaw Man? Interesting. It's getting better. It's getting better. Now, the last time we talked about Chainsaw Man, a lot of what we talked about is Denji not having a goal is the main protagonist of the story. And that's important because, the anime is only going to be as interesting as his cultivation and dedication towards this goal to achieve. Every big hero of every anime story we've had has had a impactful and major goal. Naruto Shippuden is one of those.
Right.
I want to get Sasuke back. Demon Slayer is another good example. Not one of the greatest because it's not done yet, but in the future, hopefully,
he wants to avenge his family and kill the number one demon. And
he wants to bring his sister back. No, it's not. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Good. That's all a part of it. But the main goal is good. I need to kill this fucker to get to get the power to bring my sister back.
That's actually That's solid.
Yeah. And we got other examples, but I think
Denji already touched boobs. So now, what is he doing it for the kiss now? Is that what we're?
I think
because the one girl's like, "I'll kiss you after this mission."
I think really that the goal for him. It may be just to get with Makima. I think right now, maybe they're just smash. But I think really that I think personally that he really likes Makima. As I said before in the last episode, I don't necessarily want him smashing her to be his wish. If he gets one wish in the whole world, I kind of I feel as though Denji probably could do that in general. Any man could do that in general. To ask for a wish to smash your boss, that would kind of.
It's just shallow. It's shallow.
It's shallow, But
as a main protagonist, we want a little bit more depth.
But what I'm starting to
and he started off strong, and then he's just like, I could turn into chainsaws. So
it's not even that he's bleak, but I'm starting to see a little twinkle of him kind of growing as a character. I'm
not gonna say he himself is shallow. It's his goals, his goals, his purpose, why he does things. He has that sense of I want to protect you. I don't want, like, he has some sense of like, I want to protect my comrades a little bit, but his overall motivations are still unclear. If like, if an arc went by and the second arc started and he turned into a bad guy, I wouldn't be surprised because it'd be like, well, I mean, like he wasn't really like high spirited for justice or like, you know what I'm saying, doing the right thing, or like he wasn't, he's just
But we
like what if
do.
what if a sexy ass devil was like, I'll let you smash? Like what would he do?
But it's the thing that I like
like
that's getting interesting about the show, right? We see at the end of this episode, this new episode, that he's like, you know what? He's like, damn. He's like, Aki, I think that's his name. He's like, yo, Aki really took a knife to his back because I told him that I would help him and I would be, I would try to go and try to kill this gun devil. And he was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go and fight this
well,
Infinity Devil by myself.
he said, I don't want to owe nobody nothing. That's what he said. So,
Yeah.
like I said, in that particular moment, his motives are clear, but his motives long term be like, I want to touch boobs and kiss and eat a sandwich.
Well, I think him as a character, I think he's designed that way for a purpose. I don't know what the purpose may be, but I think that every episode we're watching, we're starting to see him build relationships with, the devil hunters and just his people in general that he's surrounded with.
Yeah,
And I thought it was regardless to him saying, I don't want to necessarily owe you, we're equals now. I do like the fact that he was like, you know what? We're not going to get out of here unless like I go and I make some moves and I try to fuck this Infinity Devil up. So he took the charge. Now, don't get me wrong, it took a whole episode and niggas being
he was asleep.
stuck.
He literally took a whole
On top of that, you're sitting there while this devil is like blocking the doorway, and it has all these different faces and is moving around. And I kind of wish that they explained that devil a little clearer in the episode because, bro, in my eyes, I didn't know what type of devil it was until the end of the episode where it's like an infinity devil. It just didn't make any sense.
I mean, I knew it had the ability to control time and space, but I just kind of left it at that. I'm being, I don't want to be overly critical. I think I think they're slowly cooking, this character development.
Yeah.
So it's still early. So I'm not, I'm not going to press it too much. And the animation style is fire. The fighting scenes are pretty cool. So
Mappa's lit.
That stuff is all right, but as far as depth, the main protagonist need a little bit of depth, but it's early, so
yeah,
not that big of a deal right now. But
now, bro, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, in regards to the other two devil hunters, the rookies that were there, how did you feel about them as characters? Because to me, I kind of didn't really like them. I thought the girl was a little too over dramatic, and I get it. You're in a field where you can die any day, but you got to have conviction. Like, I think they were already told this shit beforehand. Like, yo, this isn't the type of job to do if you don't have the conviction or you don't have the type of willpower to work this job every day and risk your life. Because let's be honest. You're like, regardless to if Denji was doing his job or not, or regardless to if he's forced to do the job or not, the job itself is taxing on your mind, is taxing on your body, is taxing on the relationships you have with people. Like, like
this is the thing. This is what I don't know in today's anime like world. I don't know people's budget.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't know people's budget, I don't know how long an anime has to develop characters. what I'll say about the two other agents is they're perfect because they have obvious weaknesses, which gives them an obvious path to grow. So let's say Chainsaw Man goes 100 episodes. Let's just say let's just say the first arc is 100 episodes, right? Because they have such obvious weaknesses, I could picture like a second arc where they overcome those weaknesses, and now we're looking back at who they used to be versus those stereotypical anime moments of like the girl with the knife. I could picture her already in my head. Like I remember back when devils used to scare me and I would freak out. But now I'm decided to stand my ground, and I could already see it. So that leaves room for growth. Like when anime characters have obvious weaknesses, you know that at some point they're gearing up to break through that weakness and grow. So I like them because the show is early and they have defined like they're probably strong. Like you don't just get recruited, you know what I'm saying, as a devil hunter. So they probably have cool abilities, but they need to overcome whatever it is they need to overcome. So I like them. Um, I think they're supposed to be weak at this point because they have things that they're gonna work through as we watch the show. So I don't mind. But what I don't want is for Chainsaw Man to be an anime that's 15 episodes and they never develop the side characters, and they just, you know what I'm saying, like that's what I'm saying. I don't know budgets.
Well, bro, I could tell you
Like
from what I believe I heard. I think that the first season is 12 episodes.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's my fear. Like I don't
Sheesh.
I
Now,
don't want.
bro, the anime, I mean, the manga itself is like, I think it's still going, but it's like 100 and something
Yeah, but the
chapters.
manga don't dictate the budget for the anime studio. That's what I'm saying. Like
True.
it's that's what that'd be my fear. If you watch Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist, there's a
Hmm.
lot of characters that you don't really understand until like the last 20 episodes of the show. Like they
Sheesh.
start like hella development, hella side character development pops in. So it's like this character that you're kind of thinking like why is he or she relevant, they start developing towards the end of the show, and now you love the character. So I don't know which direction Chainsaw Man gonna take with that.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's still early. I do like that these devils seem to be getting harder and harder as time is progressing. It's not necessarily getting easier. It's more so just being extremely complicated. Um, but
And I also, like I said, my previous concern, which was that it's too similar to Black Clover. um like they're starting to get their own identity.
you
um
mean Black Clover? You meant? I thought you meant Jujutsu Kaisen.
Uh, I mean, a little bit of both. I only say Black Clover because it's devils. Like Black Clover is devils.
Oh, yeah,
It's the whole
yeah,
devils
yeah.
thing. Jujutsu Kaisen is like what curses.
Yeah, but
Um,
they don't really start doing devil stuff until like like the last like that before the last arc. You know what I'm saying?
no,
But
no,
yeah,
you're right. But that's what I'm saying. It
yeah,
just I wanted them to
yeah.
have their own identity. Now listen, they're so far it's nothing like Black Clover because Black Clover has this whole magic element to it. So that's kind of its own thing. But yeah, they'll find their niche. Like I said, I just the anime budget. That's what scares me because I. This is why it's hard for me to get into short animes. This is why I like mainstream, like longer type animes because you're developing. Even though people call it filler, like I like when side characters, like villains, like I like when you tell me their backstory and you develop. Bro, Naruto gave Shino, like nobody cares about Shino, but Shino had a whole like 3-4 episodes where he fought this reanimated poison bug user. And did that have anything to do with Naruto? Not at all. But it developed. Like we learned about Shino, we learned about his clan, about other insect users. You know what I'm saying? Like development of the side characters. That's what I like. But I don't know. Nowadays people be like, that's filler. Let's just get to Naruto being Hokage. That's filler. That's filler. And it's like, yo, like I like side character development, side antagonist development. So we'll see what Chainsaw Man does with that.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I had about Chainsaw Man. I mean, it's slow, but it's going good. But
Last
yeah,
but not least, we got Spy X Family, and I thought the dog would be sloppy. I thought throwing the dog in would be a little messy, but so far they've been integrating it well. I don't know what activates the future visions, but as long as they don't spam it, it should work. Like for
what
the
I
most part, the dog should just be a dog.
what I like about the show, and to add on to what you were saying, they haven't used the dog
Right,
at all in
right,
the last
right.
like 4 to 5 episodes, which
I
is
like it.
good
Yes, it's
because,
good.
bro,
Yes.
when you have such a powerhouse, like this family is a powerhouse family. You get what I'm saying? You got the the dad who's beast, mom beast, kid has a hell of a lot of potential, but still needs to kind of like grow. And then you have this dog who's like a fucking powerhouse as
Well,
well,
anytime
you
you
know?
introduce like I said, Sir Night Eye, I knew he was gonna die. Anytime you introduce characters that could see the future or any type of time control or anything like that, it gets sloppy. So the I'd say at this current juncture, the less they use the dog, the better, because they still, like I said in the last episode, the dynamic between just the core family without the dog is they still have a lot to build off that. So
Oh yeah, and I think that
the
this
less you use the
gives
dog, the better.
oh yeah, and when you give Anya the chance to grow as a character, we're starting to see a lot of magic happen behind the scenes. Like Anya, because of the fact that she's able to just read minds and she's a psychic,
Yeah.
bro, she's starting to, and it's little by little. We're not necessarily seeing this like very quickly, but little by little, she's starting to act as though she's a spy or like an assassin. And she's starting to think and she's starting to plan and plot, and I like that. That
Yeah.
aspect of trying to get close with, I don't know why she keeps calling him second son, but second son, her trying to plot to be cool with him so that she could kind
World
of
peace.
place the pieces right for Lloyd. It's genius. It's
It's great.
genius.
It's great. I have no complaints. Uh I'm enjoying the dynamic of watching what's her name? I forgot the assassin chick's name, but
Your
yeah, I'm enjoying the process of watching her trying to be like more ladylike and more wife-like. Like that's been
and more
great.
mother-like. More
More
mother-like
mother-like.
is
All
key.
of that stuff. Um because I'm not even like a female, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's something that a lot of like I won't generalize, but a lot of females that I know, they'll struggle with like how could I do this better, do that better, maybe if I cooked better, maybe if I, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Twilight, he's always there, like, no, you're good how you are, but she still has a desire to like, I want to be a good wife.
But I
So
love that, bro.
so that's great. That's what I'm saying.
I
That
love
as
that.
a man, we like when like you're trying to improve yourself to like make the household just a more like enjoyable household for everybody. So I hope I can find a wife like that one day. But
Me too. Me too. But no, bro. I mean, bro. Ever since the show came out, me and my girlfriend have been personally watching it, and it's been such a blissful experience because it's like, there's a lot of like action and a lot of like craziness going on, but then they kind of wrap it they kind of bring it back to the family aspect, and
Yeah,
that's really
yeah,
what's important about this show. And I think a lot
yeah.
of people may get misconstrued with like, okay, no, it's Lloyd's story. It is. It is. Some people may be like, it's Anya's story. It is to a degree, but it's all about the family
The
aspect.
family
Like
dynamic. Yeah,
it's and that's a beautiful thing, bro. Yeah, your is great. Like, bro, the amount, bro, the amount of females that are on Twitter right now doing your cosplay with the ass out is blissful, bro.
shit. Everybody's great. Like I said, as long as they don't do too much with the dog seeing the future stuff, as long as they don't do too much with that, then I think it's gonna be solid. And I hope they got a big ass budget so they could keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, bro, I think at the end of the day, at some point, they're gonna come to a crossroad. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I'm interested. Like, it's gonna be an interesting time. But right now, the show is riding smooth. You
Mhm.
know, like all I can really ask for, they're doing. They're growing Anya because right now, Lloyd, the only thing that we can see Lloyd as a character doing is growing is more as like a father, because he's at this point in time still where he's like, yo, I really want Anya to grow up and live a good life
Right.
without, war. I don't want her to live in a time period of war where her house gets bombed or she's on the street, poor, homeless, stuff like that. Like, I want to see him really, continue that relationship with his daughter and show a little more signs of like, damn, like I'm
See, but
starting to catch.
I'm on the other side though. I like Lloyd to stay a spy and to just stay heartless. Like keep the mission first. Like
No, absolutely. Do what you got to do, but I think at the end of the day, like you're not. He's not gonna come out of this situation and be like, yeah, in my opinion, I don't think he's just gonna disappear. I think at some point, we're gonna continue to cultivate that family aspect to the point where he's like, damn, like, although it's a fake family, this is like my family type shit.
I don't want that.
I want that. I want that.
Well, that's really it for the show.
Bro,
Hopefully next.
you got anything for trending? Wait,
We're doing
chill.
trending.
Yeah,
We
bro.
didn't say that in our pre-record meeting.
We
I didn't know
did.
I didn't
We
know
said
was
that
doing
we said
trending.
that in the beginning of the episode. Like, we might talk about trending.
My
Let
fault. My
me
fault.
let me get some stuff out here. All right. So for some Twitter news, Twitter closes all of its office buildings as employees resign in mass. So if anybody has been watching the news lately or watching the social media news with Twitter, Elon Musk bought Twitter roughly maybe like almost a month ago, and he's been cutting people ever since,
Yep.
laying people off, trying to essentially reprogram the algorithm for Twitter,
Yep.
essentially switch Twitter and turn it up on some big billionaire boy shit. And
He's trying to control the flow of information. Twitter is a huge informational source, so I get it.
and
You're
I
a
don't know if it's a
billionaire, nothing
good.
else to do.
That's true. I mean, but then again, he's also doing that with SpaceX, his own company that he's had for a long time. People have been protesting. People have been going crazy because they feel as though the stuff that he's been doing is more harassment than anything. And it's kind of crazy how people are kind of getting in that position where they have to resign because he's paying people good money. To be a SpaceX, aerospace engineer, tech, or whatever, you're getting paid hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, but you probably got to sacrifice your soul. So it's like I
Oh
told
yeah,
you
that's true.
at the end of the day, it's not about money. It's not about like what you want to do as a career. At the end of the day, or at least this is what I live by. You got to do things in life that will allow you to sleep at night with a clear conscience. And if you
Right.
go into bed and you toss it and turn it and your conscience not clear, you need to change what you're doing. It will literally take years off your life. That lack of, you know how nice it is to have conscious free sleep. You know how great of a feeling it is. But there's
Yep.
a lot of people, especially in America, nowadays, that they go to bed every night with hella conflictions in their mind because they don't like how they live in, or they don't like something that's going on in their life. Now, some things are out of your control, but some things are in your control, and the things that are in your control make the changes. So whatever he's asking them to do for people to quit, I think it's just people realizing that, like, I know he's paying me, but for what I stand for what I believe in, and da 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 da, I can't do this job. So I get it. I get it. But that was one thing. What did I see? I don't know. I saw a bunch of stuff.
Bro, another thing that I can
Go ahead.
add on to
Yeah, yeah.
you figure that out, but is
No, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Mr. Beast, he has surpassed PewDiePie to be the most subscribed YouTuber in the world.
Yeah, I saw that. And it's funny because I'm familiar with. Now you look. I don't be knowing who nobody is. But I know Mr. Beast more than I know PewDiePie. So, um, that's interesting.
Yeah, because he's built a hell of a platform, and from what
Is
has
that
been
the same
told,
dude that got banned from Twitter? I mean, not Twitter. Twitch.
I don't
Didn't
think
Mr.
so.
Didn't Mr. Beast get banned? No. Oh wait, Mr. Beast. He's the one that do the challenges.
Yes, and the challenges
The
be
yeah.
costing like the
Yeah, yeah,
sets be
yeah, yeah,
costing
yeah,
millions
yeah,
of
yeah.
dollars. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah,
of
yeah,
some
yeah.
Call of Duty person. Anyway.
No, and then he has the Mr. Beast burger too.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
his
yeah,
joint
yeah.
too. So congratulations, Mr. Beast. Like
Congrats to him. Yeah,
you're a monster.
okay. Yeah, I've seen a million Mr. Beast videos. So, um, yeah.
And then I guess the last thing for anybody who is playing Pokemon, the new Pokemon game, don't get it. It's ass and it's glitching.
It looked pretty
So
bad. I do want to say that we are officially in the age of unfinished games. It's official. Like,
indeed.
I just bought Modern Warfare 2. It has hella glitches. The last before Modern Warfare 2, the last brand new game I got, I think was
Wasn't it Battlefield?
Battlefield hella glitches. Um, Now there's Madden, there's 2K, but Madden and 2K haven't been finished since PS3. Like, they've been doing that for a while now, so I'm not even gonna count those. But we are officially in the age of like flagship, you know what I'm saying? Flagship AAA games on release, not gonna be finished. I know Cyberpunk had its issues, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad because this is on a console that I spent over $500 for, and they're releasing now. Now look, the other side of the argument is the game community is complaining that games take too long to come out. I say take your time. Take your time, finish the game, give me a finished product.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't. Why are there patches? Why are there 2 patches a week? Like,
That's terrible,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like,
Well, bro,
it's not finished. Let it cook. Like,
it's
I'll wait.
terrible on the development aspect too, because anybody knows that if anybody knows about game development or the software engineering development as much as I do, software engineering, software development, game development, it takes a hell of a long time. And you're gonna find glitches that it takes a while to fix. There's certain things that you
Right.
have to just test, and you have to get people who are in the community for these games to be these testers, and you gotta,
It
you
doesn't
know,
make sense. I don't know why people pay extra money to get the beta to play a game that don't work. Like people will pay more to buy a game a month early and the game don't work.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't get that at
A
all.
good a good example of a title, a game title right now that is not even out. It's not even going to be out for a long time, but they're taking the steps in the right direction. Is Street Fighter 6, and for Street Fighter 6, they had only a certain amount, like a certain, like the battle hub, whatever it's called. They only had that out for people to go in, create their characters, test out a lot of these fucking features that you wouldn't even think you wouldn't even freaking care about, like the customization screens for, like, building your like kind of like the my NBA player type shit. You know what I mean? Being able to create that and then be able to go into this battle hub and see other players and people aren't glitching and all that shit. Being able to actually get in these games and get in these particular matches with people and fight. Bro, a lot of people said from that first closed beta that happened maybe a couple months ago that the gameplay has been solid. Things have been solid and they can't complain. Like, the game feels good. And bro, that a lot of that is to attest to a good budget, a good community. Because bro, even if the game isn't necessarily working, if you have a community that's telling you, like, early from jump early, oh yeah, these things aren't working, then it gives you some time to really do shit. But I don't really like how.
You're bailing them out though. Don't bail them out. There's a process. It's called QA.
Yes, but I'm saying in terms of game develop. I'm saying in terms of game development, if you have a free beta and you. I know, but what I'm saying is that I'm not saying in regards to the game being like out. I'm saying like beforehand, having these opportunities for people to play these games for free, like the free beta is out and you go in and you play and then you actually the community starts saying, yo, these things don't work. That's easier than having, like, how Call of Duty's been doing for a while now. You gotta buy the game to play the closed beta. That don't make no sense. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you glitching.
Right.
Yeah, that like Street Fighter 6, they made it free. They're like, okay, like, it's a certain amount of time. If you don't download the game on Steam, then you're asked out. But like, they let you play it for free. But a lot of these companies, like Activision, they're building these games, throwing these betas, doing a couple wipe downs, bro. They're getting Kleenex wipes, wiping down the screen, and then calling it a day. And just people are just paying for ass. So I don't get it. Also, you glitching, bro.
Copy.
You glitching. All right, you getting clear. You getting clear. Possibly. You still glitched, but I can hear you. Oh, you back? Let's go. Taj internet booster kicked in. Yes, sir. Alright.
Well,
Alright, y'all.
that's the end of the stream. I got some DoorDash outside that's getting cold, so stay warm, stay off the snow. Happy holidays, and hit us up on our socials.
Catch you later,
because those is all there. And yeah, we're not doing the Twitch live no more, but we are live on YouTube, and you can find us right over there. So other than that, take care and peace.
Yep. Have a good one.